Mr. Chairman, members of the Commission, please forgive me, but I'm going to read from a portion of a prepared statement, and I'm going to talk fast because of the three-minute limit. I speak to you today on behalf of the Environmental Defense Alliance. The Alliance is an Alabama nonprofit membership organization dedicated to improving environmental quality. The paramount concern of this commission should be the health and welfare of the residents of North Birmingham. Rather than trying to defend the past conduct of AEMC and other state officials, the Alliance asks the Commission to defend the health of North Birmingham residents. You can do this by taking two actions. First, you can advise the Director to formally withdraw AEMC's support for the January 8, 2015 letter invoking the dispute resolution process established by EPA for resolving disputes between Alabama and the EPA regarding the proposed listing of the 35th Avenue site on the national priorities list. If the state wishes to continue to pursue the dispute resolution process, let the Attorney General or Governor do it without AEMC. Second, and most importantly, you can advise the Director of AEMC to withdraw all previous objections to EPA's proposed listing of the 35th Avenue site on the national priorities list, and to affirmatively notify EPA that AEMC conditionally concurs with EPA's proposal. Next, the Commission must confront the troubling actions of one of its own members, Scott Phillips. State law commands that agency heads report violations of the state ethics law to the Alabama Ethics Commission. This commission should advise the Director of AEMC to evaluate the existing evidence and determine whether it is sufficient to conclude that Scott Phillips violated the state ethics law. And if the Director concludes that Scott Phillips violated the state ethics law, he should report the same to the Alabama Ethics Commission. In addition, the Commission should make a clear public statement that the actions of Scott Phillips are not acceptable to the AEMC by rescinding the resolution it adopted on June 16, 2017, expressing gratitude for Scott Phillips' service on the Commission. The evidence revealed during the trial of Robertson and Gilbert demonstrates that Scott Phillips is not deserving of gratitude from the public or this Commission. Finally, this Commission needs to address the lack of transparency by Commission members in the conduct of official business. The use of private email services to communicate with others about official business and the failure to disclose those emails must end. Meetings and phone calls with regulated parties or their representatives must be memorialized and disclosed. Without this kind of transparency, the public will not have confidence that you are protecting them rather than regulated parties. In this regard, the Environmental Defense Alliance calls upon Chairman Lanier Brown to disclose all emails he has exchanged with others concerning the 35th Avenue site, and to disclose the details of all meetings and phone calls he has had with others concerning the 35th Avenue site. Failing this act of transparency, the Environmental Defense Alliance calls for his resignation. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you for the opportunity to speak today. This is only a portion of my statement. My full statement will be delivered to Debbie Thomas. Thank you.
Anything else? Is there a motion to adjourn? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.